What's Apple doing? They're warning people iPhone 14 users may experience issues activating iMessage and FaceTime out of the box. Yeah. Well, listen. Busy today. Today's a busy iPhone day. They came to the public. We're not talking about embargoes. The phone came to the public. Now the public is sitting there saying, here's my new phone. Can't wait to activate it. Can't wait to log into my Apple ID and you know, fresh coat of paint. Fresh coat of paint. I found out an interesting thing.
Huh?
You have 1 billion iPhones in the wild. This is part of the research I was doing for my video.
Yeah, you're very excited about this.
You got 1 billion iPhones in the wild. You got 350 million that are 3.5 or more years old. You'd be surprised by that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So, like almost half, over 1/3 of iPhones that are out there are older than any phone that anyone's using in here.
Mm-hmm.
That's that blind spot for guys like you that you're used to having the latest and greatest all the time. That's that blind spot you have that you got to realize the general public's hanging on to the phones for a little bit longer than you do.
Yeah.
Because you're switching phones how many times a year?
Oh, man.
How many times a year?
I haven't switched for a while.
This is a lie.
It's like maybe once or twice a year.
These are lies. You just switched phones to the nothing phone.
Yeah, it's been a while.
That was recent. That was a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's recent.
I'm gonna stick with it and see how far it goes. You know.
What does that mean? Stick with it for how long?
Well, I might break it because it's so slippery.
Oh man, it's crazy slippery. And it's
no
tough.
Knock on like nothing.
Well,
I think they have a good phone.
No knock
it's
on
just,
nothing. No knock. No
it's
knock.
a good phone. It's just very slippery.
But anyway, you're switching phones at least 2 times a year. So
At least.
yeah,
you gotta add that in there. Huh?
So if I tell you that the average iPhone in existence in the wild in a person's pocket is 3.5 years old, you might find it to be a surprising statistic that you need to be aware of when you're talking on this stuff on a regular basis on a show like this.
Okay, yeah. Hey, you too, man. You switch so often. Don't talk about me switching. Jeez.
I was waiting for that.
Please.
I just kept going and going until you pointed the finger back at me and said, "Who are you to be telling me this?" No,
I
but
get it.
I meant both of us, and I meant everybody in this studio, because it's hard, man. When you're in this business,
Yeah.
you get blinded by the exposure, and that's just forcing yourself to face the music. You get blinded by the exposure from year to year. For some people, it's a big upgrade. It's a big consideration. It doesn't happen all that frequently. And it may have something to do with the popularity around the Pro model this year, which I'll get more into eventually in this video. But this is no surprise to me. Yes, it's going to be a delay, a possible delay. People were nervous about the eSIM thing, which I've talked about extensively. That makes sense as well because, well, guess what? It's a lot of traffic. It's a lot of stuff happening on a launch day. I'm sure it'll get sorted out, figured out. And hey, if you even got your device on launch day, you're pretty lucky because some people that had been scheduled for launch day deliveries on the Pro model actually saw that date slip. And I'm talking about they already ordered it. And that doesn't happen very frequently with Apple. Normally, if Apple says, buy it now, you'll get it on this day, it'll come on that day. But some people saw an extra week. They were supposed to get it on today, the 16th, and now they saw 1 week more time. Goes to show you where the interest is.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
So, yeah, there's bugs related to activation, iMessage, and FaceTime. Good luck, everybody. I'm sure it'll get sorted out. You got a new phone, and someone else wishes they had a new phone. So.
They'll figure it out.
What's going on, Kirk? Yeah, we're going right now. But the way you peeked in there, I figured we might as well get you to say hello to the people out there. Go ahead. There he goes. Hello to the people out there, Kirk and Bo. What a party. What's going on here? It's it's like old times. Look at these guys over here. They're having a party. Look at these guys. They're drinking beers over here. What is it, Friday or something? What is it, Friday? Guys come in here carrying beers, smoking cigarettes. Type of guys are these guys.
I put that on phone.